welcome to Emis Gaming. I am of course Phoenix, and today is going to be another review. And I am standing in front of the ship that I'm going to be reviewing. That's right folks, I'm going to be doing the Pathfinder science vessel. And let's go to the tent Laurel and let's go and look at the stats of this new ship. Why is things not clicking? And we want a tier 6. And we don't want the scryer. That's going to be a review for another day. Alright, so here we are. We have the Pathfinder right there. So bridge officers, we have a lieutenant tactical, a lieutenant engineering / intelligence officer, a commander science, a lieutenant commander science, and a lieutenant universal. Not great for bridge officers, I'm going to tell you that, to be honest. For consoles, you have 3 engineering, 2 tactical, and 5 science. The consoles here seem to be a little out of whack here, in my opinion. For weapons, you have 3 fore, 3 aft, a base hull of shoot, I forgot to pull this up. Playable ships. There we go. Looking at StoWiki. I want to see what the base is, because I want to get all the right information. The Pathfinder. There we go. Okay, so at level 50 it's 31,050, and at max it is 36,000. So I'm at 34,515. A shield modifier of 1.3, a base crew of 200, base turn rate of 12, a impulse modifier of 0.17, inertia rating of 50, and you get 3 device slots. You also get plus 15 power to auxiliary power, subsystems targeting because it is a science vessel, sensor analysis because it is a science vessel. One of the rare ships, so you get a secondary deflector slot. You get the starship ability packages, which I'm going to go over once we go and look at my my loadout and whatnot. So so there's that, along with the universal console, the Aero Shuttle Bay. So there's that. All right. So I'm going to change things up a little bit. I'm going to go up into space, and then I am going to we're going to look at the design of the ship out in space, where you can get a clearer view of it, and I don't have people who are logging in and out the names scrolling by. So we're just going to do that. Not a perfect view of it, but it's much better. Here you have it. It looks like a nice flawless shape between the saucer section and the hull, to be honest. It almost looks like it's all one piece, but it's actually 2 pieces, and I'm not really sure where it divides, because when you change bodies, you have a piece here, like around about here, that's about flat and sticks out here, and then all the other pieces, or like the Bellefonte, the Intrepid, the Discovery, and the Cochrane, all show like this one piece right about here that sticks out, and it looks funny. So, or there's even a dip. There's a huge dip. Anyways, so you have like, it looks like a almost a spearhead without the point. It's flat near the top there. Nice smooth curves, actually, where the ends of the arrow would be. It's nice and rounded right here, and on the other side as well. This, I'm going to assume that this is the bridge right here, this flat disc area here. I think this is, I'm not sure if that's the main deflector or the secondary deflector, because you have it on the bottom here as well. So you have the deflector here, and you have this piece here that comes out, and you have more of the deflector right here, and then you have it more on the bottom as well. So I don't know which one is the main. I'm going to assume that this is the main deflector, and this one here at the top is going to be the secondary deflector. As you can see here, nice groove here. I apologize for the sniffles. I'm still suffering from a cold, unfortunately. So it's got a nice little canyon here, I'm going to say, because it kind of curves downwards, and then it also curves in as well. So you got a little V going here. Try and get that all the way out of the way here. Alright, so then you have this piece right here, which sticks out. Looks like an impulse engine right there at the back there. And yeah, so there's that. And then, like I said, the saucer and the hull look fairly like streamlined. Look like there's no different pieces, but there is. At the bottom here, you have the nice wide rounded bottom hull here, and then at the back here you have like a little lip here, and then it looks like it curves upwards, but only curves slightly until you get to this blue piece here. It curves downwards here, and then here. Now, I'm not sure, this looks like a shuttle bay, but these two areas here also look like shuttle bays. So, and these are not where the Aero shuttlecraft thing comes from, believe it or not. That's not where it comes from. So, it's interesting. So, maybe it has 3 shuttle bays. I don't know. You know, so that's interesting. And then you have this piece here. This, I don't know if I think this is part of the hull. I'm not entirely sure, but it's interesting because you have these pieces here that kind of stick out. It's interesting to say the least. You know, and then you have the pylons here, which you have the classic pole here, which the warp nacelles will curve up or down. I'm not sure how this one goes. I haven't seen it in action yet, so there's that. And then you have the actual warp nacelle here. You have the ram scoops here. Lots and lots of hull plating around it. You see, it looks like the ram scoops kind of divides the hull plating on the ram scoops here, but you see it divided here, and then you see nice little design right here, which almost matches the warp nacelle design here, where you can see it here, and it goes and then down, and then you see hull plating covers here, and then you have, again, you can see the warp nacelle here at the back, and there's hull plating that kind of covers just the back of it, so no side shots could take it out. But obviously we know warp nacelles are very, very easy to destroy. And there's that. Overall, I'm not really digging the design of it. It's just, it's even with the Voyager or the Intrepid, the saucer section is just too big for the body. It's kind of like one of those things where a bumblebee shouldn't be able to fly, but it does. So I mean, that's kind of the Intrepid and the Pathfinder and whatnot. So the head is, I find the head is too big, and the body is not long enough or big enough for it. I'm gonna mostly say long enough, because it doesn't look long enough at all. And then you have the warp nacelles, which make it longer, but you can tell it doesn't really add too much to the ship. If those warp nacelles were gone, you got nothing, really. I mean, it's just a big head and a small body, really. So, anyways, that's that in a nutshell, really. Oh, here's what I wanted to kind of briefly touch on. This is where the Aero shuttle comes from. Is right here. This small piece right at the bottom here. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about this area right here. Little divots here, and it's kind of looks like a little layered area right here, with these glowing blue lights here. But yeah, this is where the aero shuttlecraft comes from. Is right on this bottom of the saucer section. So I mean, I can understand why the saucer section is as long as it is, but at the same time, it the body doesn't match the saucer section of it, and so I don't know. I don't really like the design, but at the same time I do, because it's kind of different, right? It's one of those catch-22s, unfortunately, with me, because I like really interesting design ships, but I'm leaning towards that this is not a good design. It's kind of like an ugly design. And like I said, I'm equating it to a bumblebee, where a bumblebee shouldn't be able to fly, but it does. So that's my take on the Pathfinder variant of the Intrepid class. Okay, so next we are going to look at my loadout here. Get rid of that. Alright, so again, I'm rocking the anti-proton for weapons, with the kinetic cutting beam and the ancient omnidirectional beam and the anti-proton turret. Just so I get 360-degree firing arc at the back from everything, and then at the front it's 250 degrees plus 90-degree arc. Is that the 90-degree targeting arc? Yeah. I'm also because this is a science vessel, I'm gonna go with the Solene set with the secondary deflector dish, because it is much better than the one it comes with, and it's a piece of crap. So there's that. 4 devices, again, red matter capacitor, subspace field modulator, and then a shield battery to fill up a slot. For engineering, I have the Universal Assimilated Module plus neutroniums. This one is Mark 13, so it gets plus 20, and unfortunately this is only a Mark 11, so it gets the 18.8. For science consoles, I have 2 field generators, both 22.5%, and I have a binaural drill pack and the hydrodynamics compensator. And then again, obviously, because it's tactical and I want to keep my firing or my DPS up, I'm going to have anti-proton bags for the extra damage. So here is the aero shuttle. Oh, right. It comes with those. Ooh. You know what? Might change some of this stuff just to show off these, the Nadion detonator and the ablative generator, and see the bonus traits to it. So info. So launch aero shuttle. So it crew capacity is set to 175. So it takes 25 crew members, basically. So with the 2-piece set bonus, you get the advanced shield or field stabilizer. You get plus 15 starship shield emitters and 5% maximum shield capacity. And then if you get all 3, you get the aero shuttle weapon upgrade. Enables use of photon shockwave torpedo on the aero shuttle. I mean, not really beneficial. I mean, maybe the 2-piece. So if you get rid of maybe the aero shuttle bay or whatever, which one you want to get rid of, whatever works for you, you can go with the 2 set, which only if you're not going to use the aero shuttle bay, I mean, number 3 is going to be useless anyways. So with the 2 Nadion detonator and ablative generator, go with the plus 15 starship shield emitters and the 5% maximum shield capacity. So that would help, actually. So if you guys want me to switch to that, then I will gladly do that. Or I might make a separate video on that just to show. Or what I can do is I can just throw those on as well and change things around. So I might have to go into might have to pause the video and get that done. So, but yeah, so there's that. So that's pretty much it. So, for the you know what? So traits again. I have all space set. Need that level 60. Gotta get there. I'm only at level 57. I'm more than halfway there, so I'm working on it. I have the one space trait already. I'm not gonna pronounce it because I always butcher it every time. Pro feedback, pro field generator, the enhanced armor penetration, and the Omega graviton amplifier. And then I have the biomolecular shield generator and the Tetrion cascade, which would be better if I had Tetrion damage or weapons on, because that would increase that damage. But just leave it for now. For stations, for the Lieutenant Tactical, I have Tactical Team 1, Beam Overload 2. For the Lieutenant/Intelligence Engineering Station, I just stuck with a regular engineering officer. So Engineering Team 1, Emergency Power to Shields 2. For the Commander Science, I have Hazards Emitters, Science Team, Feedback Pulse, and Gravity Well. For the Lieutenant Commander, I have Mask Energy Signature, Scramble Sensors, and Energy Siphon. I really don't know what to use for Science, so if you guys have suggestions for me later, that would be awesome. And then for Lieutenant Universal, I went with another engineering, and I got emergency power to engines and emergency power to weapons too. So I'll most definitely be using the emergency power to weapons too more often than the engines. So just so that you guys are aware. And I think that's it. Did I go over everything? No. Okay, I forgot this. The mastery here. So once you get to level 1, you get the enhanced particle generator, so grants plus 15% damage to exotic damage abilities. That's pretty cool. So again, I'm not sure if anti-proton is considered exotic. It was exotic when it first came out. So advanced shields systems, so plus 10% shield hit points. So that's pretty good. Let's see here. So, enhanced restorative circuitry, so improves hull healing abilities by 10%, improves shield healing abilities by 10%. So that's really good too. So levels 2 and 3 are pretty good so far. And reactive shield technology, 599.5 shield regeneration every 6 seconds, reduces damage to shields by 5%. So there's another good one for defense, is those three. So level 2, 3, and 4 are probably the ones you really, really want out of this. And let's see what C5 does. So ablative field projector. So when using a shield healing bridge officer ability, 3,000 temporary hit points for 15 seconds to target. I think that's wrong. So I think that's 3,000 temporary hit points for you, not for a target. That doesn't make sense. So I think that's a error on Cryptic's end. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe that is it. I don't know for sure, but who knows. So anyways, I think that's it. I'm gonna go grab those two other things, and then what I'll do is maybe mid fight, or when I'm gonna do Borg disconnect, because that's gonna be the test. So when I get to when we get to the part where we fight all three, maybe I'll quickly switch those ones on, and then we'll see how well it does. So I'm going to pause the video, go grab those, and then we're going to start Borg disconnect. Alrighty. apparently I am in a ship. I am in a really big ship. Is this like the new Breen ship? I think so. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. How's that great? Oh. Oh dear. There we go. I can get these guys out of here. No, apparently not. Okay, so I'm gonna just launch the shuttle here. There it goes. It just dropped right there. Wish the secondary deflector would increase your range as well. Come on, there we go. It's really slow on stopping. It's kind of pointless to use that. Oops. Oh well. Shoot. Okay, let's do this. I can get these guys while they take care of that, or he does anyways. Whoa, hello. Dislike it when the Borg cubes just show up like that. Yeah, why not? Anti-proton mags are pretty expensive. Oop, I really dislike those cuts out. Sorry, cutscenes, I mean. Alrighty. Scramble the sensors. think we might lose this one. Rather not. Oh, come on. Yeah, we lost this one. Yeah, we lost him. Darn it. That makes me angry. Get the gravity well on him. Are you kidding me? Ooh, shoot, 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 shoot. That was the wrong one. I didn't want that one. Oopsies. Oops. Let's get him liberated. Whoa, hello. Scramble his sensors. Alright, let's go here. Oh. Shoot. Here comes the boss ship. Have we even had the Undine attack? Shoot. There's the Voth. I don't care about that one. I want this guy. Oh, managed to get him. Awesome. That was a luck. Okay, I have no idea where my thing is. Where'd my little Pathfinder thingy go? Ooh, I have no shields. Let's fix that, shall we? Man, that thing is huge. let's just kill this guy. These things are tough to kill. That's even without their shield thingies. Oh, this is the Both. No, maybe. No, that's the, not the Voth. Those things are easy to kill. That's on the, Voth Bastions or whatever they're called. Come on. Shields. Shields. Oh! I didn't get my shields up in time. Shoot. Oh, that stinks. That's not good. It's not good when I go boom. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh. I didn't think, did that good. Alright, so I think I have time. Yeah, I have time to switch out things here. So let's see here. You know what? Let's just switch these guys out here. Where's the other one? Neon detonator. Alright, so P, where is this? Oh, there's the operative. Alright, so let's take that out. And where's it? It's cutting me. There's. Oh, you know what? That's not good for me because I don't have it. I don't have torpedoes. Where's my little Pathfinder thingy? I don't see it. It's got a 2-minute recharge time, which really, really stinks. pretty good pug group going here. That's really good. Oh, so let's do the operative hull. I get the shields back up. Wow, that's pretty good. That was really good. Alright, my score. Yeah, my score wasn't that great. Wow, we saved almost all of them. Wow, we had some pretty good numbers right there. I need both marks. I'll take that one for now. But yeah, there you go. There's the Pathfinder. It's not too bad of a ship, although I'm not really digging the consoles or the bridge officer layouts. They might work better with a different class than a tactical. Unfortunately, that's the one I have to use at this moment because it's better geared and whatnot. So not bad. Overall, did explode once, and that was just because mine was kind of elsewhere, and I was trying to get my shields going. But overall, it's not too bad of a ship. I don't think the Arrow shuttle does anything for this vessel. I don't even think it should have it, to be honest. I think they could have given this something so much better than what the Arrow shuttle is. You know, some ability that, you know, that does something much better, kind of like how the Dauntless class has, which is not too bad. You know, does a nice confusing trick. So there's a lot of things around this vessel that I'm really hesitant about. You know, it's not a bad ship, but I would prefer the Dauntless over this any day, just because the Dauntless has much better bridge officers and consoles layout. So that's that. Next, I'm gonna go over the two bridge pieces that they come with. So we're just gonna leave now, and then we're gonna look at the bridge packs, because I got the one with the bridge packs. Alright, so let's go up to our bridge here. Starship Bridge. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so very much like the Voyager bridge that we are used to, they did a lot of good detail on this. So let's go and take a look here. Okay, so this is the kind of like the original one, where you first see Voyager in its state, you know, before it actually went into the Delta Quadrant. So let's go to deck 2. So here's the transporter room that we're most familiar with. They did some pretty good detail on here. I'm actually impressed. Little replicator right there, so you can replicate your coffee or whatever while you're waiting to transport people. Alright, let's see here. Alrighty, so here's what it looked like before they turned it into an actual galley. Alright, let's just take a look at the map here. Okay, so it's just the galley and the transporter room, which is good. Okay. Apparently people are afraid to take the turbo lifts somewhere. So here's the quarters. and sick bay. So here's the back of sick bay, which I never really got to see much of. I don't remember this console being here, but doesn't mean anything. And here's the doctor's office, and here's what it looks like pretty much. Wasn't this console turned around? I don't remember. Anyways, there's the 3 bio beds, and then the main bio bed, where they stuck pretty much everyone. Didn't matter who it was, they stuck them right there, and that was like pretty much where they went. Okay, so that doesn't open up anywhere. Alright, and deck 11, which is engineering. Alrighty. So that's astrometrics. So we don't have that one just yet. So, and here's engineering. So here's a turbo lift that stays open, doesn't close. Oop. And here's this side right here. And then here is the other side here. And so we can't climb up, unfortunately, and that doesn't open. And this does not go up, unfortunately. That would be kind of cool if we could go up and see there. So they did a pretty good job on the warp nacelle here, or not the warp nacelle, the warp engine here. So it looks pretty much similar. Alright, let's see here. Is there anything else? No, I think that's it. Oh, there's a cargo. Oh no, that's engineering. Okay, so apparently there's a cargo bay or something like that. Yeah, so here's the cargo bay here. So this is what it looked like beforehand, and we've seen cargo bay multiple times, and that's pretty much it for that. So I'm gonna, oops, I think I have to leave from the bridge, which is kind of silly. Alright, to the bridge. Alright, leave ship interior. Okay, and then I'm gonna go and put the other bridge on, and we can see some of the differences. There's not much differences, but there's some differences. Okay. Alright, so here is the 2410 bridge. So, not too much of a difference here. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you. Here's the meeting room. Not much. I think this is fairly the same. Alright, so here's the one here. You can tell this is 2x because of the Vulcan symbol. Alright.
Hello.
Okay.
How are you? Yeah.
Alright, so here's deck 2, transport room, and the galley. So, again, transport room, not much difference. Actually, there's no difference whatsoever.
Oh yeah?
So,
What'd you end up getting?
and then, oh, I could've, yeah, let's go that way. So, nice doors with the little windows. So here's the galley here. So there's that. Not too bad.
Mine had like a little Velcro
I think it's more spacious, even with this coming out. I still think it's much more spacious. Alright, so
I have kids
that's it. Okay.
and I'm like, how about no? Don't touch mommy's stuff. How about that? Cut my cord.
Okay.
Someone's
Deck 3. So here again, maybe some different lighting in there. I don't know. Maybe. Ugh. Again, not much difference here. Pretty much the same.
Yeah, no, I lucked out. None of my cats are cord chewers.
Okay. Alright, and deck 11. Engineering. So here we go. So here is astrometrics, which is pretty cool, because this is pretty much how it looked like in the show. So it's pretty. So it's really neat. I don't know if those panels were like that. I thought they were on the side here. I don't know. My memory of Voyager's really off, I think. So I would have to actually watch the series all over again. So there's that. Alright. Okay. So again, turbo lift, that's always open. No differences here. Still can't go up, unfortunately, which really stinks, because I think that would be really cool if you could. Oh, now it closes. Okay, people get out of my way. And here is the cargo bay with the Borg alcove. So there's that. So there you go, guys. There's the bridge pack that comes with the Pathfinder if you decide to get it. It's an extra $10, unfortunately, with it, which really stinks, in my opinion. I don't think it's worth the extra $10. Maybe 5, not even. So there's that. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Live long and prosper, and as always, we'll see you out there.